Requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates and the invitees are requested not to bring children with them. The graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. Mobile phones to be kept in silent mode. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony and personal camera will not be allowed. The use of mobile phone is strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence, take your seats. Please turn off your mobile phones. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony and the personal camera will not be allowed. The entire program will be live telecasted in S60 television channel. You can have the YouTube link also where you can watch the live telecast of the program. At the end of the graduation ceremony, all are requested to stand for national anthem and remain standing till the procession leaves the hall.
To receive the degree, the candidates are asked to make use of the left side stairs to reach the stage and use the right side stairs while getting back to their seats. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic procession gets settled on the dais. Even if your certificates are changed, don't worry. You will be given your certificates after the ceremony. Don't create any chaos.
The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. The use of mobile phone is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony and personal camera will not be allowed. You can have your instant photographs in the SF block. The link for the live telecast in the YouTube channel will be shared shortly.
Cell phones and handycams are strictly prohibited inside the auditorium. Do not talk or murmur inside the auditorium. No whistling is permitted inside the auditorium.
Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence.
Even if your certificates are changed, don't worry. You will be given your certificates, current certificates at the end of the program.
The audience are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. The audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates and the invitees are requested not to bring children with them. Graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. Mobile phones are strictly prohibited. Please turn off your mobile phones. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony, and personal camera will not be allowed. Instant photography is also available. At the end of the graduation ceremony, all are requested to stand up for national anthem and remain standing till the procession leaves the hall. Please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones.
To receive the degree, the candidates are asked to make use of the left side stairs to reach the stage and use the right side stairs while getting back to their seats. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic procession gets settled on the dais. When the principal administers the pledge, the graduates of the degree are requested to stand and repeat the oath.
Please take the pledge audibly. Turn off your mobile phones.
When the graduation ceremony is over, all the graduates should stand up in their places and remain so when the national anthem is played and until the session leaves the auditorium. Please keep your mobile phones in switch off mode. Mobile phones are strictly prohibited inside the auditorium.
YouTube link will be shared. Please maintain silence. The audience are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates and the invitees are requested not to bring children with them. Graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. Mobile phones to be kept in silent mode. Only official photographers will be allowed to take the photographs during the ceremony, and personal camera will not be allowed. At the end of the graduation ceremony, all are requested to stand for national anthem and remain standing till the procession leaves the hall. Please maintain silence. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence.
Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Graduates are asked to occupy the respective seats allocated for them.
Please maintain silence.
As it is a solemn function, the graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Please maintain silence. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony.
To receive the degree, the candidates are asked to make use of the left side stairs to reach the stage and use the right side stairs while getting back to their seats. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic procession gets settled on the dais. Please maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Girls, once after receiving your certificates, even if it is not your certificates, please don't get any panic. Go receive the certificate. With a smile and take a photograph. You can get your proper certificate at the end of the program if there is any change in your certificate. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones. The mobile phones are strictly prohibited inside the auditorium. Please maintain silence. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Please maintain silence.
The graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Please maintain silence. Don't make noise. Please maintain silence.
The audience are asked to keep their mobile phone in switch off mode. Professional photographer has been arranged by the institution for taking photographs during the ceremony. Only the official photographer is allowed to take the photographs.
Please maintain silence, girls. Please don't make noise. Please maintain silence. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. Please don't make noise. The audience are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates and the invitees are requested not to bring the children with them. Graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. Mobile phones should be kept only in silent mode. The use of mobile phone is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony and personal camera will not be allowed. At the end of the graduation ceremony, all are requested to stand for national anthem and remain standing till the procession leaves the hall. Please maintain silence. Please don't make noise. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Girls, please maintain silence.
Invitees are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony. Please maintain silence.
Girls, please maintain silence. Girls, please maintain silence.
To receive the degree, the candidates are asked to make use of the left side stairs to reach the stage and use the right side stairs while getting back to their seats. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic procession gets settled on the dais. When the principal administers the pledge, the graduates are requested to stand and repeat the oath.
Girls, please maintain silence. You are not kids. Please maintain silence. Girls, please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones. Mobile phones are strictly prohibited. Please don't make noise. The audience are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. The audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates and the invitees are requested not to bring children with them. Graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. Mobile phones to be kept in silent mode. The use of mobile phone is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony and personal camera will not be allowed. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Girls, please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain silence. The audience are requested to stand up when the academic procession enters the hall and remain standing till the members of the procession take their seats. The audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. The graduates and the invitees are requested not to bring children with them. Graduates are requested to take the pledge audibly. Mobile phones to be kept in silent mode. Please maintain silence. The use of mobile phone is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take the photographs during the ceremony and personal camera will not be allowed. Instant photography is available in the SF block. At the end of the graduation ceremony, all are requested to stand for national anthem and remain standing till the procession leaves the hall. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Don't make noise. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Girls, please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly.
The audience are asked to keep their mobile phone in switch off mode. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic procession gets settled on the dais. To receive the degree, the candidates are asked to make use of the left side stairs to reach the stage and use the right side stairs while getting back to their seats. When the principal administers the pledge, the graduates are requested to stand and repeat the oath. As it is a solemn function, the graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Vice Chancellor of Bardiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, revered President of the College Committee, Shri N. Krishnamurthy, Most respected Secretary, Shri S. Motilal Kataria, esteemed Treasurer, Shri J. Manichan, our beloved Principal, Dr. K. Sujata, distinguished members of the Nilagiri Education Society, scholarly heads of the department, cherished members of the faculty, dear parents, friends, esteemed people from press and the media and the graduating class, a very warm welcome to the 18th graduation ceremony of Emerald Heights College for Women, Ooty. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Don't create any chaos. Please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence.
Graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Please maintain silence.
Cell phones and handicaps are strictly prohibited inside the auditorium.
Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. Please maintain silence. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs. Please maintain pin drop silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. The members of the audience are requested to remain silent throughout the ceremony. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence throughout the ceremony. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain pin drop silence. The program is about to begin shortly.
Graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. The use of mobile phone is strictly prohibited. Turn off your mobile phones. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony. Please turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain pin drop silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony. Please turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly.
The audience are asked to keep their mobile phones in silent mode. Professional photographer has been arranged by the institution for taking photographs during the ceremony. Only the official photographer is allowed to take the photographs. Rise up while the academic procession enters the auditorium and resume standing until the academic procession gets settled on the dais. To receive the degree, the candidates are asked to make use of the left side stairs to reach the stage and use the right side stairs while getting back to their seats.
Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones are strictly prohibited. Only official photographers will be allowed to take photographs during the ceremony. Please turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly.
The graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly.
As it is a solemn function, the graduates are instructed to maintain silence throughout the graduation day ceremony.
Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Please turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. Please turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain silence. Girls at the back, please maintain silence. Girls, please settle down fast. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please turn off your mobile phones. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Turn off your mobile phones. The use of mobile phones inside the auditorium is strictly prohibited. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin. Please maintain silence. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here, Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Vice Chancellor of Bardiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Vice Chancellor of Bardiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, Revered President of the College Committee, Shri N. Krishnamurthy, Most Respected Secretary, Shri S. Motilal Kataria, Esteemed Treasurer, Shri J. Manichan, our beloved Principal, Dr. K. Sujata, distinguished members of Nilagiri Education Society, scholarly heads of the department, cherished members of the faculty, dear parents, friends, esteemed people from press and the media and the graduating class, a very warm welcome to the 18th graduation ceremony of Emerald Heights College for Women, Ooty. Please be seated. Please be seated. The program is about to begin. Please don't make noise. Maintain pin drop silence. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin. Please maintain pin drop silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest here. Please maintain silence. We have our chief guest, Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Vice Chancellor of Bardiyar University, Colonel Professor P. Kaliraj. Please maintain silence. The program is about to begin shortly. Please maintain silence.
Let us all rise to honor the procession. Let us all rise to honor the procession led by our principal, followed by the head of the Department of English, followed by the head of the Department of English, head of the Department of Mathematics, head of the Department of Zoology, head of the Department of Commerce, head of the Department of Computer Science and Information Technology, head of the Department of Computer Application, head of the Department of Commerce with Computer Application, head of the Department of PG Commerce, followed by the members of Nilagiri Education Society. First comes our treasurer, followed by our president, then our most respected secretary, and our Honorable Vice Chancellor of the Bardiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj. A very warm welcome to all the dignitaries on the dais. We request everyone in the auditorium to take their seats.
Good morning to all the dignitaries and students gathered here on this auspicious occasion. Nothing can dim the light that shines from within. Light is an icon of brightness and prosperity, as sunlight expels darkness and brings prosperity and happiness. To make this day a blessed one, let us invoke the goddess of knowledge by the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. For this, I invite our distinguished chief guest, Vice Chancellor of Bharatiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, to light the lamp.
True prayer is neither a mere mental exercise nor a vocal performance. It's far deeper than that. It's a spiritual transaction with the Creator of heaven and earth. As we are gathered today for this graduation day celebration, let us begin by filling our hearts, minds, and souls with a prayer song by the students of BCom, CA, and IT.
நீராறும் கடலொடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ்பழத கண்டமிதில் தெக்கணமும் அதிர்ச்சிறந்த திராவிடர் நல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிலமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
May I request our Secretary, Sir, Shri Motilal Kataria, to declare the graduation day open.
Honorable Vice Chancellor Kalisamy Sir, President Krishnamurthy, dear members, principal, staffs, students, parents, I am very great pleasure. By virtue of the power vested in me as a secretary of this college, I have immense pleasure and privilege to declare the graduation day open. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
May I now request our principal, Dr. K. Sujata, to welcome the gathering and present the academic report.
The most distinguished chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bharatiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, the most esteemed President of our college, the most illustrious Secretary of our college, respected Treasurer, distinguished members of the Nilgiri Education Society, delegates from press and media, members of the faculty, my dear young graduates, the parents, special invitees, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to all of you. It is with immense pleasure and pride I extend a warm welcome to all those who are here with us, gracing this important occasion. I heartily welcome Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bhatyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, who has always, I heartily welcome you, sir. Honorable Vice Chancellor has always worked with the mind to contribute for the immediate needs of the society through academic research, and he voices relentlessly for indigenous technology development. He has always envisioned that it is significant to mold the youngsters and develop their thought process to address the social problems with knowledge and innovative research by way of converting them into advancement in technology. He has been constantly working in fulfilling his goal to sensitize the faculty and students of Bhatyar University towards World University ranking. He is gifted with the quality of facing challenges always with smiling face, and his password is cool, and that perhaps is the reason for his success. He is always adored and admired for his hospitality. I express my heartfelt delight and extreme happiness in greeting and welcoming the chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bhatyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj. I heartily welcome you, sir. I welcome Sri N. Krishnamurthy, the President of our college. I welcome the Secretary of our college, Sri S. Motilal Kataria. I welcome the Treasurer, Sri Manakchan. I welcome the distinguished members of the Nilgiri Education Society. I welcome the delegates, and I welcome the parents who are the important stakeholders and who are here with us as special invitees. I invite the staff, teaching and non-teaching. I welcome the young, dazzling, shining, cheerful, obedient graduates who have gathered here in their alma mater with a lot of happiness and excitement. Our life always expresses the result of our dominant thoughts. So, we are required to train our mind to see the good. Life is just 10% of what happens around us and what happens to us, to you and everybody, and 90% of how we respond to it. So, young graduates, please understand, success is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrificing, dedicating, and most of all, loving. Loving what you are doing and what you are learning to do. I take this opportunity to present the report in a nutshell. After the commencement of the academic year, to enrich the curriculum development, we introduced a Diploma in Communicative English and certificate course in multimedia. Permanent affiliation for MA English Literature and MSc Computer Science had been obtained. 2 candidates of English Literature received their doctorate degree. In placement, 20 students were placed in Innova Software and Hardware Solutions, Coimbatore. And in the academic achievements, students of zoology have obtained In 2017-20 batch, Youth Durgashri had obtained the rank, and in 2018-21 batch, Harishobha Gurung had obtained the first rank in BSc Zoology, Nirmala Gurung second rank, Nishma Shareen third rank, Vishnu Priya fifth rank, Pavitra ninth rank, and in BSc IT, Maria Princi fifth rank, and Selvi Rajeshwari eighth rank. Our students' achievement, students had participated and won prizes. Ms. Rishma R. of Mathematics participated in the eloquence competition and won the cash award of rupees 5,000 at Nilgiri district level and 25,000 at state level. Ms. E. Sneha of English Literature had participated in eloquent competition and won the cash award of 5,000 at district level. In the National Youth Parliament speech competition, Pricey Joseph of 3rd BSc Zoology was selected as the first in the Nilgiri district. And she spoke on Skill India, and she had been selected for the state level competition. Many of our staff members have secured awards, particularly Dr. Swarnalata, Dr. Aishwarya, and Ms. Priyanka. With this, before I conclude, I would like to recite the prophetic poet's lines, Mahakavi Bharatiyar's. Manadil urudhi vendum, வாக்கினிலே இனிமை வேண்டும், நினைவு நல்லது வேண்டும், நெருங்கின பொருள் கைப்பட வேண்டும், கனவு மெய்ப்பட வேண்டும், கைவசம் ஆவது விரைவில் வேண்டும், தனமும் இன்பமும் வேண்டும், தரணியிலே பெருமை வேண்டும். With this prayer, I conclude my speech, and I proudly state today 360 UG students are receiving their degree and they will be conferred, and 44 PG students will be receiving their degree. Young graduates, please work hard, do good, and the good life will follow you. Thank you. Thank you, one and all present here.
Thank you, ma'am.
The flags are flying. The atmosphere is one of the joy and bubbling forth with bounteous happiness. It is a great day, one that we have been planning and waiting for. May I now request Shri M. Deepesh to introduce our chief guest.
Good morning. I can't hear you. Good morning. All right. Quote unquote, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Education is the mother of leadership, and education is indeed the vaccine for any violence. Good morning to one and all present here, on and off the dais. Professor Colonel Dr. P. Kailaraj sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bharatiyar University. Thiru N. Krishnamurthy sir, my mentor, role model, advocate, president of this college. Thiru S. Motilal Kataria, secretary, Emerald Heights College. Manik Chand sir, Hiralal sir, and Balchand sir. And all my dear friends, teachers, colleagues, and beloved parents. Today is a memorable and landmark day for us to have Dr. Kailaraj sir amongst us. Sir, with great reverence and highest admiration, we welcome you to Emerald Heights College, sir. It is indeed a privilege for me to introduce the chief guest for today, Dr. P. Kailuraj sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bharatiyar University, is a biochemist and immunotechnologist with specialized certifications from United States of America, Indonesia, and Sweden. In his rich academic and research experience that initiated in 1981, he rose to the level of officiating Vice Chancellor of Anna University and ICMR Emeritus Medical Scientist of Center for Biotechnology, Anna University. Amidst the various honors that decorate him, the recent honors received by Sir are J.C. Bose Memorial Award for his contribution in the field of science and Honorary Colonel Award conferred by the Ministry of Defense, New Delhi. Similarly, our Chief Guest Sir has contributed immensely to the country. He has guided 42 PhD scholars, has 3 patents to his credit, 1 product named Signal MF that is commercialized, 2 products that are developed, over 92 publications in journals, and that is no joke, and 70 works in conference proceedings. He is the author of various textbooks, through which he has taught us that education has a value that sometimes cannot be quantified. If you ever doubt your journey, look within instead of looking outside. Keep working hard on your long-term goal. It's not the excuses that count, but the fire in your soul that will mount. Sir has collaborated with 13 international institutions from Germany, London, US, UK, all during his tenure, and he has been a member of notable scientific and professional societies of India, UK, and the United States of America. He has completed over 19 research projects funded by various agencies. In his profound experience as member of various government departments, statutory bodies, and state and national level, Professor and Director of Center for Biotechnology, Dean of AC Technology Campus, and officiating Vice Chancellor of Anna University, he transferred his expertise to spanning the credentials of Bharatiyar University. The inception and growth of any university is closely entwined with the saga of building a modern India. Dr. Sir Kailuraj's view of education was not narrow or sectarian. Rather, he envisaged the university as an institution of learning which would transcend all linguistic, social, racial barriers and become a university of national character in letter and in spirit. He was aware of the university that it is not merely an examining body, it is primarily a nursery of good citizens. Sir therefore emphasized the diffusion of scientific, technical, and professional knowledge on one hand, and building up the character in every youth on the other. It is under his directions that the university has achieved 15th rank in the university category, 22nd rank in the research category, and 2nd category in overall category by NIRF rankings. And it also stepped into global rankings of Shanghai and Times Higher Education. A university can successfully grow only when research and teaching go hand in hand. One without the other is incomplete. Therefore, Sir ensured that the development of any collaborative environment conducive to learning, exposure to the best international practices, and promotion of innovation and creativity should be always taken into consideration. He is steering the university into intense research outputs, thus gaining a high H index and citations for the university, receiving crores of funds from various agencies for research, system revamping, paradigm adoption of Industry 4.0 concepts in all the courses offered at the university, and its affiliated colleges and establishment of specialized centers. Now, I would also like to share a fun fact with you all. We also have Professor Madam Elizabeth Ma'am. Ma'am actually started as a student here. She climbed the ladder to the level of professor, and she was also the principal of our college. It was ma'am who had brought this concept of graduation that we all are seated here for that. So we would like to thank ma'am. I would also like to talk to all the students and tell them you are indeed blessed to have a graduation day like this. It was those times during Corona that we were not able to have this graduation function. So you should all be thankful to the university and our Lord Almighty for having given this opportunity to sit here today in this auditorium. Now, I would like to render a short narrative story. Kindly pay attention. Some frogs one day were traveling through the woods, and two of them accidentally fell into a pit. Now, the other frogs, which were standing outside, they were very certain that the pit is very deep and the frogs will not be able to climb. So they started shouting from top, "Please do not climb up, you are going to die." So the first frog took their consideration. He did not even attempt to climb up, and he fell and succumbed to his death. However, the second frog, he climbed, and somehow reached at the top. The other frogs asked him, "Did you not hear us?" He explained that he was deaf. And the other frogs were, and he heard that the frogs were encouraging him to come out. But he was deaf, so he did not hear that. He rather took it as a success story, as an encouragement to climb up, and he climbed the ladder. So friends, the moral of the story here, some people around you may ask you to be on a safer side and always stop and not take any risks. However, there is no gain without pain. So try hard to achieve success in life despite what life offers to you, just like how our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Dr. Kaliraj has done it in his life. Over the past years, Sir has taken further steps towards making the education sector a more inclusive space. This is a work in progress, and we realize that building a community of this magnanimous level brings together people representing so many backgrounds, diverse languages, diverse cultures, and also diverse identities. It is through all your experiences together that you are able to learn in a place like this. It has been heartening to see all the university initiatives that are working towards transforming our society and also our nation. Thus, by concluding, I would like to state a few lines. When you give your teacher a compliment, it will bring her smile to her face. When you bring a smile to her face, her creative side will come out. When her creative side comes out, she will start preparing lessons that are out of this world. And when she starts preparing these lessons, the students will have fun. And when the students start having fun, they will start achieving more. And when the students start achieving more, the college will get recognition. And when the college gets recognition, the college will provide more and more. When the college provides more, it is the achievements that automatically occur. So don't you see? All it takes is to boost your teacher's morale. So each individual, remember this, if you boost your teacher's morale, it will automatically lead to success, not just for the university, but you yourself. Thank you, sir, for boosting all our morale each and every day. Thank you for inspiring us. We consider ourselves fortunate that we have a teacher administrator like you in the country. Needless to say that under your leadership, the country has achieved unparalleled growth and exemplary progress in every direction, including the education system. We hope to realize your vision, sir, of establishing an equitable and just society by ensuring equal access and education to all. A man of zeal, passion, charisma, and dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, Professor Dr. Colonel P. Kaliraj, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Shri N. Krishnamurthy, President of our college committee, to adorn the chief guest with a shawl. Thank you, sir.
It is indeed a special blessing to have such a scholarly person amidst us. I am proud to invite Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Bardiyar University, to deliver the prestigious Graduation Day address.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Respected Secretary of this prestigious Emerald Heights College for Women, Sri S. Motilal Kataria. The next generation is going to take care of the institute to the next level, Sri M. Dipesh Kataria. Principal Dr. K. Sujata, Sri N. Krishnamurthy, President of this institute, other dignitaries on the dais, belonging to the management, faculty and staff, esteemed guests and invitees, parents, press and media, and my dear young graduates, a very good morning to all of you. I deem it an honor to deliver this graduation day address on this auspicious occasion. I convey my hearty congratulations to all the new graduates who are receiving their degrees, certificates and medals. I also convey my best wishes to all of you who have assembled here this day on this momentous occasion. I am extremely happy to see the growth of this institute under the dynamic leadership of through Motilal Kataria and other associates who are the backbones for him, and also the principal, Dr. K. Sujata, who is a very nice person, pleasant, and executing all the duties with humbleness. I would like to congratulate you for graduating from this kind of institute, which has come up in a hard way and having good credibility. My dear young students and graduates, you are all most lucky to have been born and brought up in this era where our nation is surging forward in all walks of life in an unprecedented manner. You are the most powerful young generation in human history. You are powerful because you have the most amazing technology at your command, which no other generation like myself or my parents could even dream of. We are in the digital transformation, Industries 4.0. Make sure you use this power of technology like artificial intelligence, IoT, big data, for improving your lives, your nation, and the world. Also, remember that you will be rewarded and honored for talents of heart and mind, namely intelligence, hard work, discipline, courage, loyalty, and other perhaps, above all, love and generosity of spirit. These are the qualities that at the end of the day make you live a great and good life. Now, we are all depending on the industries in one way or other. All the graduates who are graduated either in the commerce or management or science, they have to be useful to the industry, and all our education system has to be coinciding or mapping with industry from time to time. The first industrial revolution was innovation of steam engine, and the curriculum and syllabus was mapped with that. Nearly after 100 years, we have gone to the second industrial revolution, which was the innovation of electricity and the equipments operated through the electrical components. Then within a short time of 30 years or 40 years, we have come to third industrial revolution, which is the innovation of computers. And within 10 to 20 years, we have come to the fourth industrial revolution, that is digital transformation, which involves artificial intelligence, big data, IoT, cloud, all those things. Now, all these digital components, it is not belonging only to the computer science people. The computer science people, their value is there only when it is applied to the people, either in the commerce, in terms of digital marketing, and into the biotechnology, in terms of next genome sequencing, and to the biochemistry for the innovation of various chemicals, Every subject, all these digital components are involved. Now we are in the transient stage. There was a time people used to spend 20 years for developing a vaccine. My major contribution was innovation of a diagnostic product for the early diagnosis of human filariasis. I developed a 2-minute test kit. About 15 years back, I introduced in the market. You know it is in the market, both in the Indian market as well as the African market. But it took 15 years for me to develop that. I have a vaccine, 15 candidates vaccine I developed, which is a recombinant protein vaccine, then DNA vaccine for the same disease. It took nearly 20 years for that. But with all the available technologies now, it is possible for the next generation. That's why I told you that you are lucky to be in the era where you have available everything. Within 1 year, you will be able to develop a diagnostic kit or a vaccine. The best example is of COVID-19. And there are a lot of procedures which is being licensed to produce the vaccines in a rapid manner by using the available technology. Now, the technology of Industries 4.0 has to be introduced in all the subjects, and it has to be used in one way or other. The importance of Industries 4.0 is being emphasized in Western countries, in India, only last year. You know from where this Industries 4.0 education originated in the country? Anybody can tell? Industries 4.0 education. When you are having language like linguistics, now why we are not able to get textbook in vernacular language? Why you are studying in English? Why don't you study in our mother language? The reason is we do not have the proper technical words. To arrive the best technological words for writing a textbook in engineering or medicine in mother tongue, that is a Tamil, you need a good combination of the subject expert and linguistic people. And the linguistic people, they have to use artificial intelligence to derive the wordings and bringing it to the one which will be acceptable to the people. We are not able to talk in Tamil because we are not having the right kind of words. That can be done by artificial intelligence. Then marketing. You might have seen the digital marketing. Everything is there. Everything is involving Industries 4.0, which is digital transformation. The entire world was talking about that. So, in India, the government wanted to introduce the new education policy when it was in the draft stage in 2019. The main aim was to introduce Education 4.0 in all the subjects. So knowing that, then Chancellor of Bharatiya University and Governor of Tamil Nadu, Sri Banwarilal Purohit ji, he wanted to have the meeting of all the Vice Chancellors of Tamil Nadu. He wanted to discuss about the introduction of Industries 4.0 in all the subjects, so that all the subject will be taken to the fourth industrial revolution. Because you know your education has to be mapped with industrial revolution. Unless you adopt the modern technology, you will not be able to maintain your standard in the industries, in the market. So, the meeting was held in Raj Bhavan, Ooty in 2019 December. So he wanted all the Vice Chancellors of state universities to adopt And Bharatiya University was the only one, he prepared the roadmap within 15 days. We submitted to the Raj Bhavan. Then by March, we had the pandemic situation due to Corona. Many people were not able to work. But in Bharatiya University, we told people, let us work from home. Let us introduce this Education 4.0 in all the subjects. So in 2021 itself, we introduced the Industries 4.0 components like augmented reality, then artificial intelligence, IoT, in all the subjects, including the languages. So the Industries 4.0 introducing into the education system in our country, it has originated from Bharatiya University, and it is based on the outcome of the meeting in Ooty. You should be very happy for that. This year only, many universities started working on that, but we have crossed. In 2021, we introduced, 21-22, we have refined. Now we are again refining 22-23. Now we have come to Industries 5.0. The Industries 4.0 is automation and mission-oriented one. And Industries 5.0, how you are going to map your man with the mission. That is also very important. You might be having a lot of automated equipments, but it has to be synchronized with the thought of the man. So during this time, because of our involvement through online, and many people, they didn't bother about Corona also. They were taking a lot of some sort of precaution things like steaming and all. They were all coming and working in Bharatiya University. We were able to write 5 textbooks on Industries 4.0, which is available in the market now. Again, it has been released by the next governor, Sri R. N. Ravi. So the Ooty has the best relation with industrial development in terms of any good things happening in the state. The governor prefers to come to Raj Bhavan, Ooty. In the Darbar Hall, we initiated. The Bharatiya University we have started, other universities they are starting now. So we wrote an article on disruptive education in digital transformation with Bharatiya University as a model. Unless you take up the material, it is not possible for you to compete. You go to the market, you are purchasing a cell phone, go after 15 days, you ask them, it is very good, I want this model. No, that model will not be available. You will be having better model with more features. So that is the type of technology we are growing in all the field. And without these industrial 4.0 components, it is not possible for us to survive. There was a time, the commerce graduates and all, for marketing, they used to go from door to door, from one industry to another industry. Now everything is digitized. Digital marketing, digital financing, everything is possible. So unless the industry is adopting the new technology, the industry will not be able to go to the next level. The technology is getting changed time to time. The software is being updated time to time. All the manufacturing process, everything is being counted based on the technology development. So as a student, I would like to advise you, not only for you, even for your teachers, continuous updating of your knowledge. I am from a rural place, I am from a village. When I completed my PG program, I went into the research. There was a technology called counter-current immunoelectrophoresis. Most of the people supposed to know, but you don't know because it has become obsolete. When it became obsolete, I started in 1971. In 1974, it became obsolete. But there were more number of diagnostic methods which I used for my research. like enzyme immunoassay, fluorescent assay, then radio immunoassay. The sensitivity has come to the nanogram level. After that, I went for the collaboration with various countries of WHO-sponsored genome project for filaria. The technology that we were having, we spent about 5 years for completing the sequencing of the parasite. But now, within 15 minutes, you can sequence the genome of any one of the parasite. So the technology is available. So when I come for my professorship, I was in the industry for some time, then I went to Anna University. All this time there was a development of new technology which is giving the way for the innovation of the product which is going to be useful to the society. When we started the research work, it was the whole parasite. You have to take the parasite, you have to grind and you have to prepare the antigen or vaccine. But now, if you know the structure, the nucleotide sequences of a particular material, you can go for next genome sequencing and you can go for synthesis in the best possible manner in 2-3 days. So what I mean to say is, you have to adopt the technology from time to time. And learning, continuous learning and lifelong learning. That is needed during the digital transformation era. The gap between innovation of the steam engine and the innovation of electrical operated equipments, it took 100 years. Then from the electrical materials to the computer, it took nearly about 50 years. Then from the computer to digital transformation, only about 20 years or 30 years. Now you come to Industries 5.0. Industries 5.0, how you are going to map your industry knowledge. You are all working with automated process. What kind of control you are having? When we were doing our graduation or PhD, we prepare reagents by ourselves. We test it, we know where the problem might have gone wrong. Now everything is automated. You can't even see where your reagents are going. So under the circumstances, what kind of knowledge you should have the technology which will be able to adapt in terms of introducing 5.0. The education 5.0 that we are going to have is the interaction between the humans and machines. We introduced in all the syllabus. When the computer was introduced in the bank, more than 40% of the people, they went on VRS, Voluntary Retirement Scheme. They didn't want to, use the computer. They have the old notebook and you keep on writing. At 5 o'clock, even if there is 2 rupees, balancing is not there, they will spend up to 8 o'clock. Then, they hired some of the young people. And along with young people, the proactive old people, they were also learning. The people who are not having the attitude for learn, they went on voluntary retirement scheme. The people, even the old people can also adapt. Along with the youngsters, they learn. And now, is it possible for you to have the banking without computer? From your mobile, you can transfer the funds. There is no need of going to the bank or doorstep of anything. All these transactions are happening. So all these things, the people who are working in the bank or educational system, unless they adopt from time to time, it is not possible. So what has to be done? Number one, for the faculty members, you have to continuously, you have to update your knowledge by way of the skill courses, which is meant for the teachers. And in Bharatiya University, we have introduced the core skill courses for the teachers. Faculty Development Program, Industries 4.0. For the 75th years of independence, we have developed 75 lectures, which is going to be common for all the people for the teachers, for adopting the technology. If you come to Bharatiya University, our university campus, people are very much happy and comfortable with that. Now, what we have done for that? You have to jump and learn, just like learning. If you are scared of water, you cannot go for swimming. If you are scared of balancing with your bicycle, you cannot learn bicycle. How you are doing? Commit mistake. And when you go for swimming, you just take water inside, through the nose, through the mouth, then you start learning. In bicycle, you just fall down for a couple of times, then you are going to learn. So the new technology is like that. Teachers, you please get into that. Start learning the modern technology. Otherwise, you will become obsolete. Those who are at the age of 35 or 40, unless you update yourself with the modern system, the whole things will get changed in another 5 years. Just like the mobile phone that you were having 5 years back, that might be like a brick 10 years back. Now, everybody is having smartphone. Everything is available. How? Because of the technology development. The best example is Nokia. Nokia was the one which was very favorable. The youngsters might not be knowing. Nokia was the phone that was a user-friendly. But that time we were using only for making phone call. There was no message also. There is no WhatsApp also. Before that, there was one system called pager. You might not be knowing. Probably Mr. Kataria must be knowing. If you want to send some message, you put it, then you put it. And some people, they just make it like, it is a prestigious one, they'll try to sew, they'll put it in the belt. Then they'll try to sew, oh, this person is a modern man, he's having this pager. And what they will do, when he's going to meet some people, he will ask somebody to give some message through pager. Then there will be a peep, 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 that's all. Oh, this fellow will tell you. Then he'll try to show that he is a very busy person. Now, what is the status now? You are having your smartphone in silent mode. Then, when the lecture is going on, you send the message to your friends. This teacher is committing mistake. And through Google Meet, you can find out that the teachers, what they are teaching is right or wrong. And they will tell this fellow is boring and he is giving the wrong information. So that is a technology developed. Unless you make yourself available technology, those who are above 55, you will be able to survive. Those who are in the age group of 35 to 40, you attend all types of new courses through the blended mode. Then we will be able to have those things. In Bharatiya University, we are having over 15 programs, 15 certificate courses in collaboration with the Harvard University on management, commerce, and various things. It is mainly for those who have passed out, those who have not been trained properly with the new technology. You learn now. And we are going for collaboration with Melbourne University for blended program on physics and chemistry. The university also has to update themselves, and we have to go for the globalization, otherwise it is not possible to have those things. The next one, the students. You keep on learn as much as possible. Suppose if you are a UG person going for PG, by the time you go for that, you take at least 2 or 3 skill courses. Suppose you are doing commerce, you do the skill courses of financial management, skill courses of digital marketing, skill courses of various other aspects which is useful to you. Because that will enhance the elasticity of the employability. How the jobs are going to be in 2030, when you are going to be in your peak of your career. There will be more number of jobs, but with a different skill set. Unless you equip yourself, it's not possible for you. The job in 2030, it is going to be mostly automation, and artificial intelligence will drive the world. Cars that drive themselves, machines that read X-rays, algorithms that respond to customer service inquiries. It has already started coming on that. Then, the areas such as pharmaceutical R&D, chemistry, biochemistry, then your marketing man, commerce, knowledge pertaining to pharmaceuticals. What is the basic concept of biopharmaceuticals? What kind of pharmaceutical molecules are being used? The management graduates should know. The commerce graduates should know. Even the language people, they should know. Because all jobs are pertaining towards pharmaceuticals, automotive, then consumer marketing, healthcare, computer engineers, they are going to play an important role, and construction workers with the modern construction technology. So the Industries 5.0 is going to be very, very important for you, those who are going out of the institution. It is not necessary you have to do a course for that. In Bharatiya University, for the 22-23, I am going to have about 200 skill courses, which is being offered by various institutions, which might be including some of the skill courses that you are having it in Emerald Heights College. How we are going to do is, we standardize the methods of blended mode or online mode. The student, whether he is studying in Tharmapuri Arts College, or in Coimbatore, or in this one Ooty, he will be able to register for that. A student can register at least 2 programs, one certificate, one diploma program, over and above what you are having. A MCOM graduate can register for financial management, and they can also register for digital marketing. And biotechnology people can register for the application of next genome sequencing, and so on. So by the time you come to your 2030, you will be suitable for the type of job that you are going to have. Now the Industry 5.0 is going to make the difference of reduced cost. The production cost is a little bit more because of the interaction between the humans and machines. Cobots and collaborative robots. These are the things we are going to have. And you have to find out the optimal balance of efficiency and productivity, which is very, very important. Even now, we are depending on China because of the cheap manufacturing. The player of our Vinayak Chaturthi is manufactured in China. It is cheaper. Cheap labor. The next most important thing is the semiconductors. You need semiconductor everywhere, including even in this mic, you need a semiconductor-based chips and raw materials. And your technology to manufacture the semiconductors. In China, they are making. Because of that, their GDP is high. They are next to USA. Semiconductors, which is being imported by the rest of the world. Now, India has already prepared themselves, both government of India and government of Tamil Nadu, to go for more number of semiconductor manufacturing industries. In another 2 years' time, we'll get a couple of things in Coimbatore. Tata Electronics in Hosur, they already started the small level of assembling the semiconductor. In another 3 years, they are going to manufacture. The reason is, you have to go for improving your GDP, gross domestic production. Why the GDP is more? Because China has more of the domestic production, and also it is enhancing the employability and also export quality. So India, in Tamil Nadu, we have started in Hosur, cheap labor. What is cheap labor? It is not like, you take a MBA student, give them 10,000 rupees. It's not like that. This is the idea of our Chief Minister under Nam Mudalvan scheme. And also the union government, the central government, they have got several schemes which can be used for strengthening the skill. So in this case, skill, that cheap labor, they are recruiting the people from the rural area, mainly first generation girls, where they might be having the problem even for paying the fee. They don't want to go to the college. So they would like to come to the job. So the Tata Electronics in Hosur, they employed about 2,000 people. Out of that, more than 80% girls, especially from the rural area. They pay anything between 10,000 to 15,000 rupees. It is a cheap labor. Now is it okay? Cheap labor. What will happen after 3 years when she is getting married? Her qualification is only +2. So just like Illam Thedi Kalvi, our government wanted to go for Tholirkoodam Thedi Kalvi. No industry is having time to send their employee to academic institution like this and do the part-time or full-time. Those days have gone. Part-time BE, part-time BSc. Now nobody is having time. After +2 you go to the industry and you get some small amount. Now what kind of remedy the government would like to give, or Tata Electronics is interested to give some education to them. So they approached Bharatiya University to have a course for them which is related to semiconductor manufacturing one. In another 5 years' time, lot of microelectronics devices are, and the equipments based on the microelectronics or the components based on the microelectronics are going to be there. So they approached Bharatiya University. I took the decision in 2 days' time. If you don't take your decision in 2 days' time, even in 2 years you cannot do the time. We told we will have your program there. Bharatiya University will conduct BSc Manufacturing Science in Hosur campus. So the practicals will be conducted by the industry, theory will be conducted by them. It has become very popular. The girl from the village with the +2, within 3 years, she will get BSc Manufacturing Science, more of electronics and science. After 3 years, if she is getting married, if she is working in the same place, fine. And many girls might have to migrate to other places. In another 3 to 4 years' time, there will be n number of semiconductor manufacturing companies throughout our country, just like what China has done. So when this girl, when she is going, after that, she will be able to get job anywhere. So we are enhancing the elasticity of the person, and it is a corporate social responsibility of the Tata Electronics. And those who are completing the diploma, the Tata Electronics would like to have the part-time BE Manufacturing Engineering. So when these people, after the diploma, when they are going to the industry, working for 3 years or 4 years, they are coming out with a degree. That is a model we are going to have. When I was talking to the CM Secretary, Mr. Uday Chandran sir, he told, you are all very happy with Bharatiya University because your ranking is good. We are 15th in All India ranking, which includes so many number of colleges, a number of colleges, and first in Tamil Nadu. Now, that is one aspect, but the contribution is very important. Ranking is not going to help anyone. We started Tata Electronics, it is a successful model. In Coimbatore, they would like to have a semiconductor manufacturing industry, mainly to have an institute inside the industry, which is called as a Microelectronics Industry Institute. They would like to affiliate to Bharatiya University. So now the people, they would like to go for taking you after +2, work for 4 years, get a degree, a engineering degree or arts and science, and go out. And we are going to give the degree or engineering degree in such a way that you will be useful for the type of job that will be available in 2030 or something like that. And if you, I don't want to take much of your time, your physical world has to be linked with the virtual world, which is very important. Then, the most important thing is how the academic environment is going to be there in 2047. By the time I will not be there, Mr. Kataria will not be there, and principal will not be there in 2047, 100 years after our independence. The institute has to be mapped. The road map has to be prepared for this institute for the next 25 years. It has to be prepared by the next generation. Scientific method. Multicultural academic environment is needed. It has to be provided with all the facilities of the best campuses on the planet. What you have to do with the government institutions? When we are going to improve our GDP? When we are going to be the world leader? Only when we are going to use 100% facility in the government colleges and aided colleges like this. Suppose you are having 2,000 students. How many students here? Okay. Number one, you have to improve the standard, then only more number of people will come. And have these studies 24 hours in a day and throughout the year without holidays, and you have more number of staff. And when there is a problem of staff, you use the emeritus professors. Emeritus professors, the retired professors. Many people are interested. If you invite some people, those who have retired, and come for teaching, more people will come. If you are giving the facility, people will be happy to come to Ooty and do the things. In a medical college, when we are producing about 200 doctors, if you are using 100% of things, you can produce 1,000 doctors. People need not have to go to Ukraine. They can have it here itself. Unless we convert the government colleges and aided colleges to the world level, it is not possible to improve. Then, at that time, there won't be any real classroom. In a real classroom with a real teacher, your student will be able to register for course, one in Harvard University, one in, that Melbourne University, one in Anna University, like that. Then what is the role of teachers? You have to concentrate on your research. You have to prepare the strategy. You have to prepare the online material in such a way many people are benefited. The artificial intelligence gadgets will have lessons for the student according to the study program, depending on the interest of the student. Artificial intelligence gadgets knows how to detect what stimulates the student and what is attached to the student's goal. Critical thinking, people management, emotional intelligence, knowledge production and management. These are things which are very important for the next generation to come. I can talk for more time, but I think this is sufficient. I request the management to prepare the roadmap for next 25 years. I think I have to request the next generation only. And it has to be, unless you update yourself, making it as a world-class institutions, there will be natural death of any academic institutions, not only here, anywhere in these things. So with this advice, I thank all of you for giving the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring us with your thought-provoking speech about artificial intelligence, technology, industrial revolution, importance of mapping syllabus with industry. Thank you, sir.
The most awaited part of the ceremony is here. The candidates will be presented by the respective heads of the department.
Dr. Aishwarya, Head in Charge, Department of English, will present 44 candidates of a department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of English Literature who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Akshaya R. Durga Devi, yes. Elizabeth James. Gayatri B. Immaculate Lavanya. Jagdishwari G. Kavya Shri M. Libina Dyson P. Madina Begum S. Pon Kalaivani M. Pratiksha S. Radhika S. Sajina yes. Shanti Pavitra yes. Selva Kumari yes. Sumaya A. Shweta RM. Ashmita Vaishnavi. Aisha Amira J. Burton Lavanya. Darshana. Deepika T. Dhanapriya Nancy. Dhanushya M. Epsiba E. Kavya R. Kirtika A. Margaret Mary M. Monica S. Monisha B. R. Monisha R. Pavitra S. Priya R. Priyadarshini K. Renisha K. R. Ritiksha P. Roja S. Shailudarshini P. Sumisha S. Shweta A. Shweta S. And Tefila Carolyn J. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Hemlata, Head of the Department of Mathematics, will present 27 candidates of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Mathematics who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. A. Aisha Banu, S. Balabirami, N. Chitra, Francina A, S. Magarajodi, J. Maria Gabriela, S. Mogila, P. Monisha Jebapriya, V.P. Niveta, S. Preeta, Ranjita M, Dikshita Shri, Saraswati, H. Shalini, S. Ten Sindhu, Vinci Y, Bhuneshwari, Blessy Catherine, Darshini, Lokeshwari S, Pavitra S, Sivitra M, Soundarya GR, Sridevi S, Vidya J, Vijayalakshmi T. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Madam
Dr.
Principal,
Sarnalata.
I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Zoology who have been certified after examinations to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. The Department of Zoology takes immense pride in presenting Ms. U. Durgashri and Ms. Harishobha Gurang for having secured university first rank for 2 consecutive years of 2019-20 and 2020-21 in the degree examinations of our prestigious university. In addition to this, Ms. Nirmala Gurang secured university second rank, Nishma Shireen secured university third rank, Vishnu Priya secured university fifth rank, Pavitra secured university ninth rank. Alina NS, Ashwini P, Baby Shalini, Blossom Benita, Esther Nesamalli, Jennifer Gloria, Kavita R, Kokila R, Kausalya P, Nitya V, Paurnami G, Subbalakshmi M, Sangeeta, Vinita, Divyalakshmi, Kirtana Shri D, Naufia M, Rajeshwari V, Revati M, Saumya.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Mrs. Kavita, Head of the Department of Computer Science and Information Technology, will present 68 candidates of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Computer Science who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive their degrees of this university. Bhuvaneshwari P, Deepa M, Jayanti M, Manjula M, Pooja N, Pravina R, Pushpalata M, Ritu Catherine A, Shalini R, Saumya V, Sunita N, Aarti M, Farshana A, Harini U, Jacinta G, Kokilavani M, Madonna Angelin J, Mumtaj M, Rosalis R, Sandhya R, Charanya I, Saranya S, Sariga V, Sindhu S, Cynthia Riti J, Sneha J, Shruti S, Tejashwini R, Yuvaneshwari B, Taslim Kausar A. Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person, the Faculty of Information Technology, who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Our department takes immense pleasure in presenting the candidate, Maria Princi, who has secured the 5th rank in Department of BSc Information Technology degree examinations. Aruljini A, Jaslyn Hepzibah R, Kanimuri S, Kausalya S, Preeti B, Priyanka R, Sanfia A, Shalini K, Shamina A.K., Vahita Chandini S., Varsha Shri K., Monica R., Abhirami S., Afreen S., Aarti C., Deekshika B, Divya Bhardi S, Harshini M, Maharasati R, Monisha R, Priyadarshini R, Rinsi D, Rinya S, Sandhya B, Sunita Begum S, Shweta A, and Vanilla B. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mrs. Anuradha, Head of Department of Computer Application, will present 26 candidates of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Computer Application who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Anuja G, Aarti Lydia, Jivita R, Monisha R, Mufina R, Nahamal V, Pavitra T, Princey Flomina X, Rasida B, Saranya J, Shalini R, Pavitra M. Thank you. Akshal, Harshita R, Janani S, Joy Jacinta K, Kirtana Lydia G, Nitila Sri K, Rita R, Rizwana Parvin H, Shanmuga Priya C, Soumya R, Vanita U, Kausalya U, Akshita M. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Raj Selvi, Head of the Department of Commerce, will present 38 candidates of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Commerce who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Agnes Jennifer, Gayatri U, Jivita E, Kavya V, Kirtika, Nancy S, Ramya R, Ranjani R, Rasia Sultana, Saranya S, Sandhya, Vishmaya, Velankani, Vijay Lakshmi, Tipika Sin, Divya, Hina, Jerin Maria, Josephine, Kirtana, Nandini,
Pavitra R. Rimshana S. Rubak P. Saranya E. Shakira. Shalini. Shalu. Shivamma. Vikashini. Vishnumaya. Shelshia. And Prasibha Nancy.
Dr. Gayatri, Head of Department of Commerce with Computer Application, will present 136 candidates of a department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Commerce with Computer Application who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Agalya S. R. Anjali S. Annapurni D. Annie Priscillian K. Anushya M. Apsana I. Darshana B. Delphin Taranya J. Darshni E. Divya Devi G. Gladys V. Harita V. Jacqueline Priscilla L. Jasmine I. Jaguru Nisha B. Kavita S. Kirtana N. Krutika G. Lavanya R. Leelavati L. Litvina Ansi A. Meena S. Mufizun G. Nandini I. Nandini N. Nasrin M. Neela R. Nilafar Nisha A. Nilafar I. Niveta M. Niveta M. Philomen Aishwarya S. Pooja S. Prashanti S. Preeti R. Priyadarshini R. Priyadarshini S. Revati R. Ritika G. Rohini K. Rohini Nadraj. Sabina A. Sanjana S. Safana M. Sneha P.S. Sumitra A. Swata M. Tasbia Beham Z. Vaishnavi S. Vikashni Arini T. Yasmin M, Abhilasha G, Moshina N, Shalini J, Nilavati A, Renuka K, Saira Banu S, Ashwita N, Ovia A, Afina S, Afran A, Afran Zulaika A, Ashwati A, Barbara Pranita A, Catherine Lima Jubilee S, Deepika V, Deepthi V, Darshini M, Dikshika S, Divya Bharati T, Felsi Agnes E, Gandhimadi N, Aripriya S, Jennifer Sandhya B, Jennifer V, Jenny J, Joyce Mary S, Kalaivani S, Kavya P, Kayalvili T, Mageshwari S, Mary Roslyn B, Megha P. Mehta, Nageshwari J, Nandini P, Nikita A, Pooja P, Prasanna Antoniammal L, Pradeepa S, Priscilla S, Pritika K, Priya K, Priya SS, Priyadarshini M, Ramya R, Rashida A, Renuka R, Sailashri KV, Sangeeta S, Savita J, Shalini Agnes R, Shalini M, Shalini Pilamik P, Shamina K, Sharmila MH, Sheba Nandini A, Shilpa P, Sindhu S, Snega S, Snega N, Sophia A, Sharna Lakshmi C, Sujita S, Supriya S, Swata R, Sweta R, Sweta R, Tina Priscilla S, Tarni R, Umra M, Virgin Swati S, Vaishnavi P, Yuvarani V, Divya S. Thank you.
Dr. J. Aishwarya, Head in Charge Department of English, will present 10 postgraduate students of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Master of English Literature who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Harita B, Kausalya M, Mohita M, Niveda A, Roshni D, Rakshana R, Maheshwari, Rachel Joy R, and Saranya Shri. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mrs. Anuradha, Head of the Department of Computer Application, will present the postgraduate students of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Master of Computer Science who have been certified after examination to be duly qualified to receive the degree of this university. Harshita Fatima, Marlene Gracie, Saranya V, Vishmaya M, Ashwini Kirtika, Fatima S, Kripa A, Nandini P, Velangani Merlin V, Inushia N. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Mrs. Purnima, Head of the Department of PG Commerce, will present 24 candidates of her department.
Madam Principal, I present unto you the candidates in person in the Faculty of Master of Commerce who have been certified after the examination to be duly qualified to receive the degrees of this university. Our department takes immense pride in presenting the candidate Selvi Rajeshwari C, who has secured an 8th rank in the Master of Commerce degree examination in our prestigious university. Aishwarya P.K., Gayatri M, Jayalakshmi A, Mageshwari M, Mary Sophia R, Mogana S, Preeti K, Saranya P, Archana C, Adisaya KU, Aisha A, Dhanalakshmi T, Divya S, Geeta S, Mary Sophia S, Prema C, Pritika P, Ramya K, Sonia M, Soundarya S, Shweta M, Hina Kausar S. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
May I request our principal, Dr. K. Sujata, to administer the pledge. The new graduates are requested to raise and take the pledge.
Pledge. We shall, in thought, word, and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession and shall uphold the dignity and integrity of our profession and the honor of our university. We shall uphold and advance social order and well-being of our fellow members and shall devote all our energy to promote the unity and integrity and the secular ideal of our country. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Let me now take the privilege of requesting our most honorable Vice Chancellor of Bardiyar University, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, to confer the degrees upon the candidate.
Conferment of the degree. By virtue of the authority vested in me as the principal of this college, I admit you to the degrees of the faculties of arts, science, and commerce for which you have been declared qualified from Bardiyar University, and in token whereof you have been presented with these degrees, and I authorize you to wear the academic robes ordained as the insignia of your degrees. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I now request Shri N. Krishnamurthy, President of our college, to present the chief guest with a memento. Thank you, sir. It is a moment of delight to have an eminent and intellectual personality in our midst today. He is a person who has an uncanny ability to win the hearts of everyone and enlighten us with his thought-provoking speech. May I now request N. Krishnamurthy, President of our college, to address the gathering.
Renowned biochemist, Excellency Vice Chancellor, Colonel Professor, Innovator of Industry 4.0, a great revolutionist, respected chief guest of this beautiful function, our dear and dynamic secretary, Mr. Motilal Kataria, the most efficient, energetic, and inspiring principal, Dr. Sujata, my dear colleagues in the committee, young graduates, faculties, Friends, ladies and gentlemen, at a time when our country is celebrating Amrit Mahotsav of independence, these young graduates are privileged and honored to become graduates in the 75th year. The profundity of thoughts, the felicity of words of Honorable Vice Chancellor, I have no doubt whatever, it has come as a deluge to our college today. The wonderful words, the inspiring words, the motivating words of our Vice Chancellor will keep echoing in the ears of each and every one of the young graduates today. Friends, as Vice Chancellor remarked, this college has had a history. It has come up hard way thanks to the contribution, devotion and dedication for the cause of education by various faculties as well as the members of the management committee. On this beautiful day, I do not want to stand between you and the fellowship and other courtesies waiting for all of you. I have the great pleasure in offering my heartiest felicitations to each and every one of the young graduates today. I exhort all of you to carry the pleasant memories and carry the goodwill of your faculties and keep the name of the alma mater flying high everywhere. I wish all of you good luck, all the best. God be with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Gratitude is the virtue of the great. I thank our chief guest of the day, our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Colonel Professor Dr. P. Kaliraj, for gracing the occasion and presenting the degrees. Thank you, sir, for your insightful graduation address. I extend my earnest thanks to our beloved principal, Dr. K. Sujata, all the heads of the departments, and entire teaching community. I owe my sincere thanks to Sri N. Krishnamurthy, Secretary Sri S. Motilal Kataria, Treasurer Sri J. Manikchand, and members of the Nilgiri Education Society for showing tremendous interest in the progress of the institution. I also express my gratitude to all the administrative staff, technical staff, people from press and media, student volunteers, and band for their contributions. I'm extremely thankful to all the parents, relatives, and friends who are turned up with enthusiasm to cheer the fresh graduates. Finally, I thank the fresh graduates who have just received their degrees. We wish you all success in all your pursuits in your professional as well as your personal life. Thank you all.
May I call upon our beloved principal, Dr. K. Sujata, to dissolve the graduation day ceremony.
I dissolve this graduation ceremony.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's rise for national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जाहे तब शुभ आशीष माहे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Let's all rise as the profession led by our Honorable Vice Chancellor leaves the auditorium.